Howdy all, I am Adam the Renaissance Nerd. Disney Star Wars. What can I say about Disney Star Wars that I don't say all the time? Well, hell, I'll say it again. It's failing, it's done, it's dying. Nobody cares about it, nobody likes it. And it has never been more apparent that only the stands remain. The stands who are not capable in number or power to hoist it on their weak little soy shoulders and carry it on into the future. Disney Star Wars has never been and will never be a success. And it is never more apparent in video games. Video games, the most profitable industry in the world. Yes, we have a lot of crap these days, but it still makes a lot of money across the board. And Star Wars, as I've talked about a lot recently, there was a period of time in the late 80s, early 90s, then all through the 90s, entirely through the 90s, and correct myself, all the way into the 2000s, where Star Wars game meant money. It meant LucasArts was going to give you something great, or LucasArts in partnership with another company was going to give you something that you would cherish and replay over and over and over and over again because it was great. Star Wars games were great. They're not anymore. Ever since Disney took them over, it's been one either meh or after another. People say they like the Fallen Order Survivor crap, but guess what? It's still mid-crap. And hang on, nobody talks about them anymore. They're not beloved. Their replay value is shit. Unless you're a stan. And if you're a stan, you pretend to be a gamer. You pretend to be a fan. And you pretended that Star Wars Outlaws was the game you've been waiting your whole life for. Ooh, I needed it. I need to be Kay Vess, who got hit by every branch on the ugly tree as she fell down to the ground. Beautiful voice actress. The woman is beautiful. Humberly Gonzalez, she's hot. But Kay Vess got beat up and left on the corner, and that's what's left. Her bent nose, her mullet head, her ugly, ugly face. And the story is shit, too. We've talked about it. It's a story where she's not even really involved. She gets dropped in the middle of what sounded like an even actually more capable story of brother against brother, empire involved. Point is, the game is a disaster, and we now have mounting evidence. We already saw the physical evidence. You saw all the clips. The game is broken beyond belief. But now here comes, well, the rubber's meeting the road, so to speak. We knew this game was not going to sell. I have predicted over and over again for months it would not sell more than 5 million copies, or not even. And here we go right now. Star Wars Outlaws sales forecast looks grim. Analysts conclude estimated sales down by 3 million. Oh, it said here Ubisoft thought they were going to get 8 million purchases of this game. They were going to move 8 million copies. They have now lowered it to 5 million. And there she is, bent nose and all. It's only going to be 5 million. That is the truth. No one's going to buy this game. As opposed to Black Myth Wukong, which has sold probably, I think, almost 20 million copies in a week and a half, maybe 2 weeks now, and made $1 billion. Black Myth Wukong, people love it. No agenda. Just a monkey with a stick beating shit up. Star Wars Outlaws, packed with agenda. An ugly-ass character. Guess what? Sex still sells. It still sells, and people would have been able to say a word if you had just taken Humberly Gonzalez and put her face on Kay Vess with her pretty long hair, not the mullet and the broken ugly face. Listen, they can put that black chick who's bald perfectly in every game she's in, including multiple Star Wars games, but they can't take a hot chick and put her in the game. They just can't. And the stands are going to tell you, oh, she's beautiful. Well, stands think a dirty ass is beautiful, so what are you going to say about that? But here we go. They are not going to sell enough copies to make a profit. This game is doomed, and here it is right now. Star Wars Outlaw sales 55% lower than Jedi Survivor in United Kingdom because it's quicker to get numbers out of there, I guess. They have to report that shit for tax purposes over there right away. And Survivor was mid as hell. Mid as hell. People played it and then forgot about it. No one talks about it anymore. So right away, this was the most expensive game Ubisoft has ever made. Over $200 million in budget and then another $100 million in marketing. On the record saying the most expensive marketed game they've ever made. Failure. And here is now another factor. I have been, again, on the record for a few months now asking the question, will this be the beginning of the end for Ubisoft? Will Outlaws combined with Shadows, Assassin's Creed Shadows, will that mark the end of Ubisoft as an independent company who will likely fail and get absorbed? Well, it's beginning. Ubisoft shares take a hit as analysts predict lower than expected Star Wars Outlaws sales. Ubisoft's share price has fallen following the launch of Outlaws, which some analysts have said has come in below expectations. Massive entertainment Star Wars Outlaws, the first open-world Star Wars video game, launched on August 27th. Launched on August 27th. Remember it launched on August 27th, and all those people who had early access, they got in the game, they played it for 3 days, and on an actual launch day, there was a patch that said, sorry, you have to start over again because your game is corrupted, and if you keep playing as you are, you'll hit progression blockers, and you won't complete the story. You can't get forward. You'll be stuck. So sorry for 3 days of progress. You got to start over. Remember that? That's what happened on the 27th.
You get nothing. You lose!
And since then, Ubisoft's share price has fallen 12.6% to a near 10-year low of 15.22 euros. At the time of this article's publication, Ubisoft was valued at 1.96 billion euros. And it's only going to get worse. This game is not going to sell. Shadows is going to be a massive disappointment. There are reports and rumors that stores and outlets and things, they are not recording high number of sales for Shadows. Wonder why. Wonder why any of this stuff isn't working, because you know why? They're not making this shit for real gamers and real fans. They're making this shit for the stands who have no power, who are a true minority. They are not the people that allow franchises to carry on, because they don't spend a lot of money, and there's not a lot of them, because that's what a minority means. It means they're this much. You're tiny. You're insignificant. You have no voice. The majority, the fans, the gamers, the normies are checked out. And you know what? They're not coming back. I ain't coming back. Nobody cares about Disney Star Wars. Nobody cares. Ubisoft is a damaged brand of a company. Nobody trusts them. Nobody likes them. Every game is broken. And now that obviously they care more about people who want pronouns and everything and want to indoctrinate kids and force fake narratives about racism and bigotry and all that fun stuff that nobody really cares about anymore, because they've ruined it. Because moronic stands and fake fans have saturated the market by calling everybody every name under the sun. Therefore, it has lost all meaning. It really has, and that's a shame, because there is still real hatred out there. There is. But now, you got to do deep dives to find out if it's really true, or if it's just some fan who doesn't like your opinion calling you a racist and a bigot. Disney Star Wars, Ubisoft, they're done. It's over. It's burning down. And you know what? Happen faster, burn brighter, burn hotter, burn faster. I will dance by the bonfire, and I invite you to join me for all the fun and games. Hit that like button. Subscribe to this channel. I'm done. Thank you for watching. I appreciate all your support. I'm here to bring you facts and logic, because facts and logic do not care about fake fan stan and SCW fifis. Thank you again for watching. Take it easy. Thanks for watching, everyone. If you enjoyed the video, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. Check out my gaming channel at Renaissance Nerd Arcade, and follow me on X Twitter under @TheRedNerd. Thanks again for watching. Take it easy.